Uh, okay. I'll be right back. Right now, we are waiting for some things to arrive. I'll be back. I am just gonna tweak the audio real quick, and it should be momentarily back with everybody. So just give me a moment, and I can fix that. Okay, that is fixed. I want to say that I am not sponsored by anybody. I would love to, by a company that would be nice, awesome, cool, but I don't mind that. Um, but anybody who's watching this, if YouTube you see anything or hear anything, I'm not held responsible for what people say. I will reprimand the people who talk bad, and if anyone says something racist or something, I will 100% deal with it. My videos are mainly for those mature and understanding. I do play casual other games that, aren't evolving with any of that stuff. Um, but I would like, if any younger audience watches this stuff, I would recommend possibility of trying to deal with other things, watch some other stuff, let the mature audience watch this stuff. So I would just say for right now, if young audience are watching, just be safe on whatever you watch. And besides that, please give my videos a like, subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me, and just have fun watching. That's all that matters to me. As long as you the audience are enjoying yourselves, that's good for me. Excuse me. Whew. Let's get a drink. Ooh, man. Hiccup. Well, this could be another person from another country, but we all can't be 100% sure on it. That's the problem with these things. You can't be 100% sure. It could be someone from the US completely. That's where I'm from, is the US. So. Okay, let's get these rusty bones. Play this. Oh yeah, on top of that, I actually own actual cards like this one right here. I own that in real life. This one too. This one as well. Like, I own quite a lot of these cards. Necro Valley, Great Monsters Field. Gravekeeper monsters on the field. Interesting. So it negates all effects. Ain't that something? I guess I will just have to attack this person directly. Unless it disconnects and either I win or lose. That's the downside to a lot of these mobile games being put on console. You don't know what's going to happen. As you can clearly see, it's probably doing for both people in the video. I don't know. But for the person at the top of my screen, as you can clearly see, it's flashing that internet connection issue, so we don't know what's going to happen. As I clearly stated to everyone, that's what happens. And for my name, I ban hackers, is I've been, ever since Call of Duty from the beginning, I've been doing nothing but hunt down hackers. It's became a goal for me to eliminate any hackers from any games. And before you say, Zero, is there really any hackers in Yu-Gi-Oh? There is. That is such a thing. It is true. It has happened. I've dealt with it multiple times. It is not impossible for such a game to have it. Do the devs monitor their games? Probably. I don't know. Look at Call of Duty, for example. Do they monitor their games 95% of the time? No, because they think their AI is doing all the work. They're just too dumb enough to realize it. And besides that, Call of Duty, or should I say Activision, get your heads out of your end and do your jobs. That's why no one wants to work for you, because you ain't doing your jobs right. That's the problem. Yeah, as you can see, that guy, person's character, that's Jinzo. I really wanted that card on the game, but I don't have it, which kinda sucks, you know? But what can you do about it? Nothing. I actually have the card in real life, I just don't have it in the game, and I really wanted it because I have a deck that's useful with it, but sadly I don't own it. It sucks. Okay. Let's take a look at what we got here. Oh, yes. Perfect. Any day now. There we go. You don't. I know some people might say you might need that card, but most of my cards have to be summoned literally by card effect from the monster. Wow, ain't that adorable? Let's see. Let's see. Christ. see what we got. Is he targeting my monster? Are you serious? You are the worst. Oh, hang on. Hmm. Well, and it looks like he's quit, everybody. Yep, the opponent surrendered. And that's how things get done. Without even trying. Barely. As you can clearly see, he tried to get rid of my monster. I saw him click on it. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but he tried to. Which failed. Epically. Okay, now since I got that, now I can open it. Now let's hope I get what I want. Hope, I guess, is one way of putting it. Already got that one. Got that. Hey, there we go. This is what I was hoping to get right here. This baby right there. There we go. Chaos Core. Let's see what you got here. 0 attack, 0 defense. I see. Lord of Searing Flames. I wonder if that's one of the lords of cards that are below the Egyptian god cards. Because there's 3 lord monsters below the 3 Egyptian god cards. Huh. I wonder if those are it. Curiosity. No idea. Only one of those. That is sad. Oh well. Can't do nothing about it. But so if I'm going to like say can't get that, that's not even a collection, which is sad. Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. Here it is, right here. So say if you wanted I don't know, wanted to get something like this, go ahead if you want to. That's, you know, your choice and stuff. You know, if you like grinding, go ahead. There is about 34 days left, so you have plenty enough time to do it. You know. Other than that, let's see. Need to go to packs. Secret packs. Let's see. Where are you? Here you are. Let's see if I can get lucky and get a Jinzo out of this. One of my own friends actually got a Jinzo out of doing this. Let's see. Nope. Dang. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Is this card related to... I gotta see this. It is. Yep, I was right. So we have some cards to get. Heck yeah. Here's another good card right here. Guardian of the Labyrinth and Protector of the Throne. Good card right here. It's good to use with equipped spell cards or trap cards if you have them. It's a very good one to have. Pendulum monsters. I'm trying to get into the whole pendulum thing. You know, it's not easy to do it. It's not. For me, I'm the synchro deck. Let's see. I can show you what I mean by synchro deck. Let's see. Don't mind these names. They're not anything inappropriate. They're just combined decks that I've learned to make. Okay, we want to see. Where are you? Here it is. Here's the deck I've used on multiple occasions. As you can clearly see, you know, got Yugioh up here, Yugioh Necros, you know, got that one right there, Ultimate Forbidden Lord. You know, got all these cards here. These ones are okay. Think of this about this card. It's a double-edged sword. So you gotta make sure you absolutely know what you're doing when using this card. Because if you put a card in the graveyard, you take 300 damage. So say, for example, your opponent just keeps summoning over and over and keeps sending more cards to the graveyard. That right there will do more and more damage. So you kind of want to keep your opponent busy where they keep activating stuff and keep sending cards to the graveyard. It will completely ruin them, which is a good card to have. And then if you want to like a defense, there is a monster that can't get rid of. It's a synchro monster. I can't remember what it was called. It was something to do with like a chef, the word chef in it as its name. But that card is like absolute defense. You can't get rid of it. Nothing. All you can do is use, like, say if you have these cards with that not synchro XZ monster, you can literally constantly, you know, delay your opponent. Or in my case, I did it to a player who had that card, so I put both of these out so they did double the amount of damage. So they kept putting a card in the graveyard over and over and over, so that they couldn't do nothing, as I kept them in check the whole time. And then, you know, if you have, like, say, Swords of Revealing Light, well, he's basically the cousin to that card. You know, once per attack, when opponent's monster declares an attack, you can pay to negate 1,000 life points. You know, nothing wrong with that, you know. But you want to make sure you're not doing it too much. So you got to make sure you have monsters in defense that, you know, like this, for example, these here. As you can see, if this card battles a monsters, near players will be, can be destroyed by that battle. So basically, these cards, these 5 right here, an absolute defense, basically. That's basically what they are. So you want to, like, say for example, if like you have like 2 of these in your hands, 2 of these, these 2, like these 3 or something like that, you want to make sure you're using it as a defense, because this actually helped me get these. As I put them in my graveyard, I got this boy out, and when I did that, I was able to defeat my opponent easily. Even though I could have gotten these cards out and then eventually get like these out here, which would have done way more. And as you can clearly see, yes, I am running with a Time Lord card. Yes, I know. Sounds kind of ridiculous to have it in a deck that's unique like this. Not really. I find it very useful because it can't be destroyed by battle or card effect. You take no damage by no battle damage from attacking involving this card, but there is players have found a way to take this card off the field, which should not be possible because this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Should the devs deal with that? Yeah, they probably should, because this card is a Time Lord monster, And a lot of Time Lord monsters can't technically be taken off the field only by the player that played it. That's how these cards really work. So, besides that, it's a really good card to have. You take opponent's cards off the field, and if, say, like, for example, you have this card, okay, 3,000 attack right there, and then you have this one, and say you had one of these, okay? You can wipe an opponent's life points out easily by just using this card, and then using any other monster you have on the field to take them out. It's a good strategy, a sound strategy. You just gotta make sure none of your opponents have a negate effect. That's when this card comes into play. You can negate one monster's effect. So, say if you're dealing with Dragon Maid, okay, you gotta be very careful when using these cards. Because if someone's using Dragon Maid, they're gonna negate you 100%. That's when, you know, Time Lord comes in. If you have a bunch of full-on Time Lord deck, I will recommend you probably use this, and the Time Lord monsters that come with it, like there's this card, and then you got these ones here. I click related to here. I don't have this card apparently because I just now realized they added it in there. I don't know when, but it wasn't there before. But you know, as you can clearly see, I got one of each of these cards, two of these ones, two of these ones. Sorry about that. I thought I was hearing somebody, but never mind. Where was I? Oh, yeah. But as you can clearly see, these cards do all types of things here. So if you're into the whole kind of defend and stuff and attack, go ahead and do that. So, hang on. I see someone sent me messages. Let me check. I got something hooked up to my system so I can check all the stuff. Let me see something. Okay, here. Let's see. Close that. Oh, I can clearly see it. And of course I know what I'm talking about. I've been playing this game for a long time. I just stopped over a year ago. I even own like over 1,500 cards. Literally 2 decks I've been rolling with since a long time, so I know exactly what I've been doing for ages. Heck, played it since I was a kid. And I'm like 27 now. I enjoy card games ever since then. But, you know, it's like I just like to have fun, chillax, and just play a card game. It doesn't mean it means nothing, no. You can talk all you like that, but be respectful. My channel is based on respect. If you have a hard time understanding that, what do you truly know? I played this game long enough to understand it. There's some new things they add in it every time, so what's the problem with that? I've read it already multiple times. I've taken my time and read my cards. I played the deck. I know what I'm doing. Actually, did you even see the card? Did you see my Dark Magician deck? The Exodia deck. You're forgetting I've actually used it. I've already explained that. I've already known about it. As long as I'm running with a deck that I know what I'm working with, there's no problem with it. Everyone has a unique way they play. Am I wrong? Come on, tell me if I'm wrong. Okay. Come on. Tell me if I'm wrong if no one plays uniquely. Please, go ahead, tell me. Am I wrong though? It's like, you're not gonna tell me no one plays uniquely, no one plays differently? Come on, tell me please. I want your honest opinion. Do you not play uniquely? Hmm. And yet somehow I still got those cards to work with it and get the cards I need. You don't always need the cards that you don't have. If you know exactly what you're doing and play the cards right, your deck would turn out the way you hope it will, as long as you know what you're doing. That's all that matters. Like I try to create unique decks. I try to have fun. It doesn't always have to be a perfect deck. Everyone tries to strive for a perfect deck. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. But I like my deck the way it is. It's perfectly fine. As long as I can play it perfectly, I'm cool with that. You know? Just the kind of guy who just wants to have fun, chill out. And I should expect that would happen. Same thing happened a couple months ago. Game server error, please check. There's no problem with this. Please try again. What is going on with this game? Hasn't done that at all. Let's try that. Come on. Okay, come on. Casual match. Let's wait for a second. Let's try this again. And no, this is not a beer in my hands now. It's cold soda, just trying to have a nice drink. I try to stay away from alcohol as much as I can. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, players do that all the time, yeah. I've seen people try to keep their decks between 30 and 40, sometimes 50. But sometimes you kind of need the cards you need and you want more different strategies to play with. Okay. I wonder why it's starting doing this. Why? There's nothing wrong with that connection there, so that's perfectly a-okay. Yeah, well, I don't know why it's doing it, but the firewall, no, I don't think so. Like, I tried playing a match yesterday, it was perfectly fine. I think I played like 2 matches. Perfectly fine. Okay. I'll check it, and then I'll reset up the broadcast so people can watch again. So, I'll be back in just a little bit.